This is Ash Pearson here, and I'm here to talk about Neil Peart. Peart is his name, all right? My last name is Pearson, not Person or Pearson. Pearson, P-E-A-R, P-E-A-R-T, Peart, not Pert, not like person. With that in mind, let's dive into my favorite Neil Peart licks. All right, so here we are with the first lick of my favorite Rush songs, which has to be, come on, Tom Sawyer, the break in the middle, right? I mean, it's one of the most epic drum fills of all time. It's really fun to air drum. It's even more fun to play on an actual drum set with an 85-piece drum set that I have here. I mean, how cool is this? I get to play it today, all right? So let me just show it to you fast, and I'll break it down, slow it down a little bit, all right? So here we go. So it's mostly right hand, like you hit the accents, except for this, the third fill, he hits a left hand off accent like this. So I'll just go through bit by bit. Second one. Third one. One more time, put them all together. And there you go, Tom Sawyer, the middle fill breaks. And we're back. Sorry, I had to change my shirt, you know? After you play one of these Rush fills, you sweat so much, you just gotta change into another Rush shirt, you know what I'm saying? So let's move on. We're on to Spirit of Radio, right? Aside from Tom Sawyer, I mean, that's gotta be one of the other most iconic fills, you know, the ones at the beginning. Okay, so now we're gonna put all of this together. So just remember the beginning is syncopated, right? So it's like if you were to just be clapping the time, you would sing it, it would be sort of like, you know, accenting some of the weak beats at times. Da da dun dun da da dun dun da da dun da da dun bum 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 bum. I'm pretty sure that was right, although there's gonna be lots of Rush police out there who'll be sending me nasty letters, I'm sure. Let's try it slow, the beginning, and then I'll play it up to speed. And now let's try it up to speed. All right. right, so here, beat number 3, I had to do another shirt change, by the way. I hope you guys noticed. You might not be able to see, but this is a Rush shirt, right? So it's actually a Sabian issued Rush shirt. And it has 9 different circles that have, like, you know, this is the R40, this is Counterparts, 2112, that's Neil's signature, Snakes and Arrows, Farewell to Kings. Pretty cool shirt. It's one of my favorites, actually. It's a really rare one. Shout out to Chris Stanky for that. Okay, so where was I? Oh yeah, the third beat. This is the Neil Peart style beat. I'm sure you guys know which one I'm talking about. Let me just play it in case you're not sure exactly what I'm talking about. Right? So if you know Rush at all and you hear that beat, you instinctively think like, you might think of a bunch of Rush songs. That beat is in Spirited Radio. It's in like La Villa Strangiato. It's all over. You know, I think he discovered it in like the mid '70s or something like that. Neil, I believe, in his Taking Center Stage DVD referenced that was just like it was more of a mistake. He was trying to come across like a cool like Afro-Cuban style beat, and he came across that. And I mean, it becomes sort of synonymous with him as a player. So that's another little word of encouragement for you, you drummers out there, is that, you know, maybe you're exploring something and you might not get it right, or it doesn't give you the result that you thought it would, but maybe you struck some gold there. You know, maybe you just came across something original like he did. And you know, it's been implemented and like borrowed from so many drummers. Taylor Hawkins from the Foo Fighters being one. Time to time, and I just don't even know that I'm doing it. But just because it's so fun, so it's easy to play. But let me just explain it to you a little bit here. So here, I'll play it at speed, then I'll slow it down a bit. Whoa. Oh, what just happened? I just blacked out there for a second. I had a strange dream that I was in a studio playing a bunch of Rush songs for you guys. Well, dreams come true sometimes. So I hope that helped you. That was the slowed down explanation of the Neil Peart beat, which can be found all over different Rush records throughout the decades. So enjoy. Okay, number 4. One of my personal favorites, and one of the first ones that I actually learned was it was the fills in By-Tor and the Snow Dog. It's a little bit of, it's not, maybe it's an obscure track, but it's on Fly By Night. So that's Neil's first record with the band. And there's this like fill section. It's just like utterly awesome. Okay, instead of just sitting and teaching you all of that, I'll just show you the two actual drum break fills in that song. So you got the lead in, which is. So in general, the idea is. That's the actual rhythm that he's using, and then it's orchestrated like. Like that, and then. And then that'll take us to the first, like, really long fill. Right? Okay. Let's slow that down. It's mostly just single strokes. It's just the way that it's orchestrated. And the toms are being played with the right hand. That's the first roll leading into it. And then again with the little part connecting the fills. That fill kind of follows a rhythm that I'll play here on the kick drum. So because he's got so many toms, he's starting on the snare, going high, middle, low, and then he goes low, back up to the medium toms, and he lands back up on high before he hits the splashes at the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, da-na-na. Again, that's my long, convoluted explanation of this fill, but believe me, as much time as it took me to explain this to you, it took me 1,000 times as long to actually even get it anywhere close to that. Here we go. That was okay. Here we are. Hopefully not the last lick, but maybe the last one for a while. One of my favorites, I keep saying that, they're all one of my favorites. The groove section in Natural Science, the last track on Permanent Waves. So there's like a dreamy guitar chorus kind of thing in the intro. I said chorus, but I mean like chorus pedal. And then there's an intro, and then it does this like weird little spacey, warbly 2112 kind of sound, and then it kicks in with the groove that I'm about to explain to you. And it's in 7, okay? So this is another real cool thing that Rush was always good at, playing an odd time beat or rhythm. Right? Okay, let's have a closer look. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and listen to the riff too when you listen to the song. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So Neil's going 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A little dynamic tip there with the hi-hat. he's doing some open hi-hat stuff, but I put the emphasis on the kicks and the snare. That's a great beat. And then there's lots you can do with it too. And then he does tons with that one kind of groove. He like plays it on two hands. He does like really cool fills leading into it that are also in 7. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then, so keeping in mind what I just said about the, now think we're gonna do this. But I'm gonna play my right hand on the ride. So that's another really cool thing. Okay, let me put it all together. And there you go, natural science. Okay, there you go. That was my personal favorite 5 Rush licks. Although I wanted to call it my 500 favorite Rush licks, but they said there wasn't enough time to film it all, so I had to whittle it down to 5. So there you go. A quick disclaimer, if you don't have a kit this big, don't worry about it, you know? If you got 2 rack toms and a floor tom, you can still take these patterns that I've showed you today and apply it to those. Use a little bit of imagination. They're a ton of fun to play, even on a small kit. But, you know, the whole point is that you love this band, you love this drummer, and all the great contributions to music that they brought to us over the years. And, you know, thank you, Neil and Getty and Alex, for that. And we love you. Take care. We'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.